Hey you guys, I'm going to do a quick walking tour of the whole property because we have such a big freeze coming. We've already had a pretty good freeze already this winter. Made it through just fine. A lot of the trees were pretty well established, and even though I ran out of kerosene and didn't run the heaters, they made it through 25 degrees and for a couple nights in a row, so that's pretty cool. Last year it was 21, 22 for 2 nights in a row. That did a lot of damage. So he's getting heaters again. A lot of the tropicals have already detached from. This one's going to get buried and then a burlap sack on top. The changshu is going to get wrapped. If I can find I might put some sheets together, figure out a way to just wrap him. And he's got water at the base for releasing heat as it freezes. This guy is going to get tarped, and seems like that is working okay. That guy's getting tarped. The peach tree is full of blooms. They'll probably be frozen, but there are enough buds that haven't broken that I might get a chance for peaches after this freeze. So we'll see there. These guys are getting reburied. So over there, I just need to grab a few more leaves and pile it all back up on top. Let's see. So I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, and it was definitely up into the high 70s, or it was into the 70s today. So just crazy weather. This is chickens that are eating the avocado, but this guy's just getting a heater. So this is one that's more of a test. I'll probably expect a little bit of damage. This guy got damaged, and he had heaters, but obviously they only were running the first night. And so what I did is I grabbed the structure off of the acerola because it got frozen when I didn't put plastic on it, and so I'm going to plastic this guy as well. Okay, so this guy got buried back in there, just why not. Avocado's getting plastic. Ujikitsu got buried again to protect most of it. I probably will get you know, some freeze damage if it's so. It's forecast 24 right now, and I bet you it drops, but I don't really know. All right, so this one was interesting feedback where the tarps did not protect it through the freeze, and it might have been me letting it get too hot. So what I'm going to do, because it really isn't that big, is I'm going to use my good frost cloth and just wrap it tight all the way down to the water buckets. And these are the ones that I think I'm going to put on the avocado. So that's a little switch. The passion vine here, just to see, I have not uncovered this since the last hard freeze, so this has been buried in leaves for 2 weeks, I guess, or more. And then this one I uncovered and then recovered. This satsuma is going to stay out as kind of a control for leaf damage and just a little around the trunk. These guys will probably just get left or harvested. This is that broccoli from the y'all saw me put these up. The chickens still eat a ton of stuff off the edge, as much as they can get. But yeah, there was a few small broccolis. Now they were root-bound transplants that were multiple plants per pot, and that's why they're all small plants together. But these are a little better. This is kohlrabi. If y'all aren't familiar with kohlrabi, it's that. It's a purple Vienna. Great vegetable, just like a broccoli stem. Just like, they're actually the same species. That's something cool. But I'm gonna pull the kohlrabi, probably they're big enough. Cocktail grapefruit that's up against the water tank. It's gonna have plastic, but it's gonna be protected. I gotta bury that. Suriname cherry, this sweet orange is gonna be tarped. I only have a few big tarps. This honey mandarin is gonna be tarped. This avocado, I'm going to just leave it now. I put the bags on through 25. It's got to be tougher than that. All right, sugar apple is buried, but already pre-damaged. This guy made it through the 25 just fine in there. This is that star fruit. Same with the cherimoya. So they got reburied. This one I need to wrap, because I can't do plastic. I want to see if I can keep that stem alive, so I'll wrap it up in this area and either sheets or frost cloth, whatever I have available. Buttermilk's following me around because everybody else is on the other side. She lost them. All right, so here Satsuma is buried. In the back, the avocado is getting 2 heaters, and that's it. So this is a good trial of, because it's a bigger tree, it's a pretty decent wind block. This is a advective freeze, so it's basically the freeze is coming with the front, so there's a lot of wind and there could be freezing rain. This is like a pretty scary one, same as last one. Kiss You Seedless is buried under there. This guy is control. So this lemon already bent down on top, and then some burlap is going to get a lot of heat out of this water tank. And then on top of that, so I'm just going to tarp the top of it and then kind of bring a wall around so I don't have to bury it in leaves. But it's got a little heater right under there, so the heater is going to shoot a lot of heat into the tank, which can radiate more, and then it'll also maybe have some heat drift out. So this guy should be pretty good. Back there's a star fruit. This is kind of a test of the pipe wrap. So it's actually 2 of them around a little stem, and then leaves under there, and that bottom area should be protected. The top, you can see it already froze from, we've had quite a few freezes. So then this was where I showed you the nice little structure and protecting, and well, I took the plastic off and it got down to 30, and so I could tell the whole thing was frozen, so I just cut the acerola, and it can come back from the base. It's buried under there. That's about it. Oh, she found her way back. Hi. Y'all want to end the video? What's up? All right, you guys. I gotta hang out with the ladies, and no, just kidding. I gotta prepare.